Well, welcome back. This is our day 2 of our FUPA challenge, and this is our day 2 trial test run. And so today we are going to do similar exercises to our first day. We are going to have things timed. So each activity is going to run from a minute to, or I should say from 30 seconds to a minute. And in between each exercise, we are going to take between a 15 to 20 second rest, okay? And make sure that you have your water nearby and your mat as well. And just to remind you, we are going to do the Kegel exercises just so you can remember your breath as we go throughout these workouts. I am so sorry. I am getting hot like crazy all of a sudden. So I'm trying to keep it together. But anyway, things that you go through. But as we move forward, just remember your breath. We're going to take it nice and slow. Don't try to rush the movement. You're not in competition. And again, we are going to start with our warm-up just to give you guys, this is Groove Dance Fitness. So just want to make sure y'all get a little dance in there. And then we'll kick it off with our Tai Chi heel touches, heel taps. And then we'll go into our FUPA, our core workout. Then we'll have a nice back stretch or stretch in general. And yeah, we have a total of 30 minutes. All right, let's get going. Baltimore shake is our warm-up. March it out. We're gonna step out with 2 on the right and then on the left. Here we go. Abs are in. On for 2. Step out. 1, 2, left. Again, right. Left. Shuffle, bicep curl. Pulse it, pulse. Pulse, shuffle. Hip left. On the right. Set up for 4, 3, 2, left hip. On the right. Take it around and step back. 4, 3, 2. Scoop it up. 4, 3, 2. Step together, step for the turn. Step together, step into the front. Here we go. Step out. 2. Other side. Again. Let those shoulders like pinch. Shuffle. And pulse it. Squeeze glute. Shuffle. Hip it left. On the right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. 4, 3, 2. Scoop it up. 1, 2. Step together, step for the turn. Step together, step. Step out, 2 right again. Chest line. Hit it. Again, right. Shuffle. Pulse it. Squeeze glute. Abs tight. Here we go. Hip it left. On the right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. 4, 3. Scoop it up. Step together, step for a turn. Step together, step. Step to right. Left. Again, right. Shuffle with the bicep curl. And pulse, 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 shuffle. Hip and left. On the right, squeeze the glute. Center, 4, 4, 3, 2, left hip. On the right, take it around. 4, 3. Scoop it up. Step together, step for the turn. Step together, step. Stay here. Step out. 1. Left. And right. Left. Shuffle with the bicep curl. Pulse it. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip left. On the right. Center. Left hip. On the right. Down to right. Left. Shoulder blades pinch. Right. Shuffle. Pulse it. Shuffle. Hip left. On the right. Center. Left hip. On the right. Nice work. That's our warm up. Get the blood warm and jumping. We are now going to move into our actual FUPA challenge part. We're going to start off with the heel taps. I am going to get my timer. So hold on 1 second. Okay. And heel taps, again, I took this from Tai Chi. You want to make sure that your your hand is touching the middle of your back, okay? And you're keeping your head up, your core is nice and engaged, all right? This is another element of our warm-up. And then you're tapping your heel, okay? So it looks like this. 1, 2. 1, 2, okay? So that 1, 2 is actually 1. And then your next set is 2, okay? We are going to do a minute, and that's going to start our sequence, and then we'll go into our Kegel breathing exercises, and then we will start with crunches, things of that sort. All right, are y'all ready? Let's get going. Here we go, heel taps for a whole minute. Nice and controlled. Want you to tap that heel if you can. If not, just bring that foot back. This is to help wake up your your core as well as your hip flexors. So keep going. And like I said, it's just 1 minute. Keep your head up, don't look down. And if you can't touch the middle of your back, that's fine. You can just touch your shoulder or, excuse me, throat's getting a little dry. And just keep going. All right, you have 20 more seconds. And when you're doing this, I recommend that you count it out. So as we move forward through this process, you can see how your improvement in terms of reps. Okay. All right, so that's a minute. We're gonna rest for 20 seconds. And now we're going to practice our Kegel exercise. I want you to expand your belly. And then as you inhale, I want you to, exhale, I want you to draw in, okay? So you're inhaling out, exhale, you wanna pull it in, okay? So exhale, inhale, exhale, expand. Inhale. I'm not saying it backwards, I'm saying it backwards. All right, you want to, as you draw in, inhale, and you exhale, and your stomach expands. And inhale, pulling those Kegel muscles up, and let it go. Really focusing on those muscles, and suck it in, and exhale it out. And make sure you have a nice 45-degree bend in your legs. Pull it in, and exhale it out. All right, all the focus is those inner muscles, okay? It might look like I'm squeezing my glutes, but I'm not. My glutes are kind of engaging because I'm focused on pulling those muscles in. All right, and so as we're doing these exercises, that's what I want you to focus on, those Kegel muscles, all right? So now that we have that, we're gonna do standing crunches. So you have your hands comfortably behind your head. I want you to keep a nice neutral spine, keep your head up, and then we are going to just lift, thinking about those lower abs, and crunch over. All right, we have a minute. Start now. 1, just nice and controlled, and do that crunch, okay? So we're actually bending from the top as well. We're not just lifting the leg up, we're actually crunching over. All right, and so we're going to do 3 rounds. This is the start of the first round. And then in our next move, we're going to get in on the floor. So make sure you have your mat ready or nearby. Don't cut out on these knee crunches though. And make sure you're still engaging those Kegel exercises. Your leg comes up, squeeze those Kegels all the way up. Remember your breath. And nice controlled movement. Whew. How y'all doing out there? All right, 5 more seconds, and then we'll rest. All right, I'm going to get a drink of water. Get your mat. Get down in a sit-up position. Excuse me. All right, you're in your sit-up position, and we're extending our leg down and up. So as your leg goes down, I want you to focus on those lower abs and putting pressure on the down, okay? And then you're squeezing those Kegels up towards your chest as your leg comes up, all right? Pull them up and release them down. Pull them up and release it down. So we're going to do this side, then we'll switch to the other side. I want you to make sure your abs are nice and engaged, protecting that lower back as you're doing this. Your arms should be comfortable down to your side. Shoulders should be dropped, not by your ears. I'm going to just do a couple more since I was a little late getting down here on the floor. And then we're going to switch sides. Okay. Extend the other leg. And again, up and down. I want you to extend that leg out. It doesn't need to be tight. Again, you're focusing on the core muscles, bringing that leg up and down. So pulling those Kegels up and relax. Go ahead and pull. Again, when your leg comes down, I want you to have some tension in that leg going down, okay? Act like that there's some clay and you're really trying to push your leg through the clay to make that imprint. And then as your leg comes up, I want you to draw those inner muscles up. All right. So our next move is going to be the dead bug. So with the dead bug, you want to lift your legs up. Now to me, this requires a certain amount of coordination. So feel free if you just want to do your legs only and not add your arms, but you're going to extend out and bring together, engaging that core to protect that lower back, okay? So if this is too much and you're doing alternate hands with your feet, so if your right leg goes out, your left hand goes back, okay? Alrighty, and remember your breath. And as you come out, as you come in, you're pulling those girly muscles up, okay? And pull it in. So you're doing your Kegels as your arms come together. All right. And pull it in. Nice work. Make sure you're engaging that core to protect that lower back. We're going to do a side plank. So we're only going to hold for 30 seconds, and then we're going to flip to the other side with a 15-second hold in the middle. So keep that arm 90-degree angle, and I want you to lift up and hold. Make sure you're looking straight ahead and hold that, creating as much space as you can between your mat and your side. And if this is too much to be on your foot, come down. So before you just plop down, if it's feeling too challenging, come down to the next level down before just stopping in total, okay? And 2 and 1, switch sides. All right, again, 90-degree angle. You could be on your knee, on your foot, and we're going to lift up. Remember to look straight ahead and keep as much space, lift up as you can between the mat and your side. Look straight ahead, make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're engaging that core, lifting up on your side, and hold. You have 15 seconds. You can do it, come on. Remember, you can come down to that knee if you need to. You have 10. Breathe through it. Breathe. 2 and 1. All right. Nice work. Now we have bird dog. Bird dog. You're going to come onto your hands and your knee. Similar to the dead bug, it's arm and then opposite leg, okay? If you feel a little wobbly when you come out, take your arm first, and then your leg, or do your leg first and the arm, whichever is more stabilizing for you. And make sure that arm is by your ear. Make sure your hips are rotated down and hold, squeezing that glute. Try to get that arm and leg parallel with the floor as much as possible. Look straight down. Don't look like this. You want to keep a nice neutral spine. And, and just hold it. Hold 3, did I want to hold this? And take it. And whew, we're gonna hold the other side. Got caught up on talking and didn't realize I wasn't moving. Hold 2 and 1. All right, so after that, we are going to get back into our knee crunches. So here we go. Elbows nice and wide, your knee lifts. 1, 2. Whew. How are we feeling out there? Again, this is a crunch. As you lift your knee, bring those Kegels up towards your chest. Looking good. Keep going. It's been 30 seconds. You got 30 more to go. And make sure that you are actually crunching over, okay? And next time around, we'll actually do the crunch to the side versus to the front, just to give some variation. So a lot of these exercises, you have variations to them, just to spice it up, give your muscles a wake up. All right, nice work. Let's get back down onto the mat, and we're gonna do those leg lifts. Again, abs are tight. You're gonna extend that leg out, engaging that core nice and tight. And lift up, and exhale down. Breathe in and out. Making sure you're focused on that core as your leg comes down. Remember that clay that I was talking about? You want to have some resistance. Don't make it like real easy for yourself to bring that leg down and up. Engage that core and kind of fight against it, okay? So as your leg's coming up, pulling those Kegels up, okay? And take it down. And up and down. You have 4. Okay, we're gonna switch legs. Have a little bit of a rest. If you want, you can stretch really quickly. Flex those feet, point those toes. All right, get in position. Extend that other leg and lift up. Again, engaging those lower abs. And lift. The leg doesn't have to go high. Actually, I want it to be nice and controlled. So don't just swing the leg up and down. Nice and controlled. And remember, you want some resistance as you go down. Resist, resist, resist. And then pull those Kegels as those legs up. Resist, resist, resist as you go down. And then pull those Kegels in as you come up. All right? Nice, slow, and controlled. And take it down. So we're almost halfway through our second round. We have one more round to go. All right, nice work. Back to our side plank. So we started on this side, the first round, so we're gonna do this side first. Okay? So again, nice 90-degree angle in those arms. And we're gonna lift up for 30 seconds. In 2 and 1. Lift up and hold. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We're doing the dead bug. Here we go. Dead bug. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. You know, maybe I was rushing it when I was saying, oh, we're almost halfway done. And I'm like, nope, 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 not at plank yet. So again, the same thing. Nice controlled movement. If the arm, adding the arms is a little too much for you, I want you to just, I'm gonna do a couple more just because we were a little late to the party. All right, now we're gonna do the side plank. Okay, on this side. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Okay, 90-degree angle. And it's nice when you have a mirror so you can check your form. I want you to lift up and hold. If you want to do something a little spicy, you can raise that arm and bring it through the little cubby hole. Give you a little bit more oof, if you will. Take it up a notch. Or you can just hold. Or if you need to, you take it down to your knee. The one thing I will stress, you want to feel a little burn, but you don't want to be twitching and carrying on when you're doing exercises to the point where you lose good form. So good form, lift up, means less injury and things of that sort. So you don't want to ever overwork a muscle. You want to make sure that you are doing things within the proper range of motion and things of that sort. So, like I said before, you can add a little dip in the little cubby hole if you want to make it a little spicy. All right, that was our plank. And so now we're going to do our bird dog. So we're on this side, hands and knees, tabletop position. And we're going to extend and hold. Here we go. Extend out and hold. So we'll hold on this side and then we'll hold on the other side. About halfway through. So make sure that you are squeezing that glute. Take it down and other side. Flex that foot. Don't lock the knee though. Your ear, your hand, your hand. Your arm is by your ear. And you're just holding. You got 10 more seconds. I hope y'all switched. And take it in. All right, rest. Now, last round. Here we go. Back to the crunches. We are going to do to our side. So again, look straight ahead. Think about those Kegel exercises we did earlier and just tilt over. Think about those obliques, your side abs, and you want to crunch. Lift that leg up. Now, like I said, if you don't have to lift it high, your elbows don't have to touch, but just make sure that you are actually engaging that core and those side ab muscles. So this should feel very different than what we did in the last 2 rounds. And just really just tilt over to the side. Whew. How we doing? I'm sweating, even though I'm probably sweating before we really got started because I got so warm. It was weird. But I guess that happens when you're almost 45. So let's keep going. Remember your breath and breathe. I probably could slow it down a little bit, but we're almost done. All right, relax. Back to laying down. And this time, as we do our legs, if you want, add crunch in there, okay? So we're going to extend the leg. Want you to have it down and up. So when I say add a crunch, I just mean lift your head up a little bit, okay? Excuse me. And lift up. Same thing, but you just want to engage that core just a little bit more. All right? And down. Remember, as you come down, I want you to have some resistance. Don't make it so easy to come down, and make sure that the foot is not dropping on the floor, okay? So it should just hover. Now, if your neck is getting a little tension, then just drop and come back to our initial position. All right, again, we're going to relax, and we're going to take our other leg out and lift up. Here we go. And if you want to add a little bit more resistance, you can come up just slightly. And again, nice and slow, controlled movement. Bring the leg down and lift it up. Now as you lift it up, don't forget to pull those Kegels up. Pull it in towards your chest. And lift. And down. And lift. Suck it in. And exhale it down. And pull it in. And down. All right. There we go. Now we have our dead bug. Tabletop or reverse tabletop. Hands up. Abs are nice and tight. Core is engaged. And if you can do your arms and legs, do your arm and leg, making sure it's opposite. We're not doing this. It's opposite arm, opposite leg. Engage that core nice and tight. And count through the exercise. But sometimes, you know, we are so focused on what we're doing, we forget to breathe. So when you count, 1, 2, it reminds you to breathe. Okay? So don't hold your breath. You want to make sure you have a nice controlled inhale, exhale. And take your time with it. It's not a race. Some people don't realize the more slower you do something, sometimes it's more challenging when you do stuff slow versus when you do stuff fast. Try it with push-ups. Try to do 8 slow push-ups versus 8 quick push-ups. See which one feels better. All right, here we go. We're on this side now. We're gonna do our plank, 90-degree angle, and we're gonna lift up 30 seconds. Let's go. All right, you see all this sweat? Hope y'all have just as much sweat. And y'all can let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new to our channel. We have a lot of fun here. At least I think so. So get a good workout, but we also have a lot of fun. So 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Switch sides. 90-degree angle. Make sure that you are in position. And here we go. Lift up. Remember, make sure you look straight ahead. Abs are nice and tight, creating that space between your mat and your side. So you might feel this a little bit more since we did the side standing crunches, which is a good thing. So make sure you're staying lifted throughout this movement. 2 and 1. Okay. All right. We have bird dog. Okay, so we're going to extend the right arm, lift left leg. Arm parallel with the floor, leg parallel with the floor. Squeeze those glutes, abs are tight. Lift and hold. So we're going to hold on this side. Keeping that arm by your ears, glutes lifted. Try to make sure that leg is not too high. I'm not sure where my leg is, but don't have your leg up here. Don't try to be all like this. Okay, make sure you have your hips square or like this. You know, make sure your hips are down and square. Switch sides. And that's why I was saying, you know, do one arm then one leg to make sure that you have really good form. And hold. You have 10 more seconds. Hold 2. All right. Whew. I think that's it of our set. So now we're going to work our back muscles. Okay. So as you're here, we're going to do 30 or 45 seconds for each exercise. So we've already started. I want you to just relax and lift up. Lift up, bringing your glutes in nice and tight and rounding those shoulders back and your shoulder blades together. And just hold. Hold 2. And take it down. We're going to do that again. Roll those shoulders back and lift up. Hold 4, 3, and relax it down. Okay. Now we're going to take these arms and bring them out in front of us. Same thing, squeeze those glutes. Lift those arms up and just hold. 2 and 1 and relax it down. And we're going to do the same again. I want you to squeeze those glutes. Lift those arms up, those shoulder blades down, and just hold. Hold 2, 3, and 4, and relax it down. And one more time, squeeze the glutes and lift up and hold. And relax it down. All right, so while we're here, we're going to do another back exercise. We're just going to lift our head up very gently and down, okay? Here we go. Just lift up. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Abs are in. Squeeze those glutes and lift up. And gently come down. Exhale. Inhale on the way up. And exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. And exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. And exhale on the way down. Now this is a nice, very gentle movement. And exhale on the way down. All right. So this is our last round for our back exercise. We are going to extend those arms. Again, squeeze those glutes, and we're going to swim. Oh, well, I take that back. Well, we'll swim anyway. We're in our stretch mode now. And swim. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. And all right. Let's stretch here. So I want your elbows nice and 90-degree angle, and just lift up off the mat. And hold, look towards the ceiling, and come back down. Now, if you're used to doing this exercise and you can actually go up a little bit more, feel free to do so, but just do so very gently and stretch. And lift up. Keeping those hips nice and square towards the mat, and come on down. Okay. And one more time. Lift up. And come on down. Now I want you to get into your tabletop position. And we're going to do a cat-cow. So you're going to lift up, bringing that belly button towards your back. And sink in. Looking towards the ceiling. Bring it up again. And down. And bring it through. And down, look up. And bring it in. Okay, now I want you to stretch our hip flexors. We've worked them quite a bit. So I want you to step your right leg up, or whichever leg, and I want you to lean into it. Lean into that knee. Don't overextend the knee though. I want you to raise the arm of the leg that is back, not the leg that is up. I want you to rotate it back and look at that hand. Okay, and I want you just to kind of lean in, keeping those hips square, lean into those hips. And you should feel a stretch right along here. Hold 2. And release. And do the other side. Again, I want you to lean into it. If you like, you can just hold here, or you can take your arm and rotate it back. Try to deepen that stretch. Looking at your hand. All right, we have 5 more seconds. All right. Now, we want to stretch the glutes. Once you lay on your back, pull that leg towards you and hold. You have your ankle crossed over your knee and just lift and hold. Hold 2. We have 10 more seconds. Gently pulling that knee towards you. And switch. And pulling that leg towards you. How we doing? Woo! Yeah, I feel pretty good. I hope y'all feel pretty good out there. So this is our last stretch. Make sure that you stretch more on your own. Make sure you stay nice and hydrated as well. And have a good breakfast if you haven't eaten already. All right, that was the end. I want you to grab those legs. Come on up. I want you to hug those legs nice and tight. I try to keep this workout to a nice 30 minutes. If you're interested in shorter workout, not 30 minutes, but more like a 15-minute workout, I definitely would love to hear that. Hear what you'd like in the comments, so feel free. And let's roll on over. And come on up. Roll up nice and gently, one vertebra at a time. Drop those shoulders. Nice deep breath in. And exhale it down. One more time, nice deep breath in. And come around, give yourself a big old hug. Be proud of yourself today. You got in a nice workout. You have strengthened your core. We will do this again next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much. Really do appreciate your support. Make sure you tell a friend, share, like, and subscribe. And, ooh, there's a spot. I digress. Okay, thanks everyone. Take care.